Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn, and today I have a really awesome release from Cat Scrappiness. This one's called Perk Up, and it's coffee themed. I love everything coffee, so this is going to really be a fun one for me to craft with. I will start off with the stamp and die set. So this one's called Perk Up. And really lovely. So we have some really fun sentiments, and some of these I've been dying to add to my stash. So it's really nice to finally have them because I've seen lots of cards with similar sentiments, and now I have my own and some that are totally original that I haven't seen at all. So here's one, coffee, because adulting is hard. Love that. Then we have, if you're not coffee, chocolate, or bacon, I'm going to need you to go away. That's one I've never seen before, so I love that. A yawn is a silent scream for coffee. Sip happens. I love this one too. OCD, obsessive coffee drinker. I like big cups and I cannot lie. So really awesome. Then you have your kind of your diner style of coffee pitcher. You've got your coffee cup, which is perfect for stamping these sentiments into, and then you have this little sort of a nice little accessory stamp of coffee beans. Then we have the coordinating dies to go along with that. And so it's awesome because you do get the dies that will cut out the sentiments as well. So that's always really nice. So there's that set. Then we have the let's see, this one. Let's see, here we go. This, look how big this is. This is our Cup of Love shaker die. So really amazing, this set. So it's so big I have to hold it this way. Okay, we've got 3 different cup designs. These can be coffee cups, they can be teacups. Actually, these 2 are a pair, those 2 are a pair, and those 2. And you even get a tea bag. So really, this isn't just about coffee lovers, it's for you tea lovers out there as well. And then there's even this little spoon, that lovely debossed detail. The outer frame die has some lovely pierced dot, maybe they're more stitch line detail around there, which is really nice. As with the other shaker dies sets that have released, the frame die is really nice because it's a really nice thickness of frame, so you don't have to worry about finding or cutting down itty bitty strips or foam to create your shaker well. This is a good maybe 1/4 of an inch or so. So I think that's the thing that I really appreciate about how well these have been designed. So you would back your aperture here with some acetate, line this with foam to create your shaker well, fill your shaker bits inside the well. The way I like to make my shakers is I like to back it with another piece of acetate, and then that way this unit itself is its own thing and I can position that wherever I want. Or what's really handy is that you get the additional solid outline die, and instead of using a second piece of acetate, I would probably cut this out of whatever I wanted to be behind my aperture. And because it's the exact same shape, it's going to be really easy to line up. And so then you have this teacup or coffee cup that then is its own element, and then you can position that on your card wherever you want. These are a really nice size too. So we have, if I measure from the edge of the handle to the edge of the cup, it's just under 3.5 inches wide and about 2 inches tall. And this one's about 3 inches wide This one is about 3 inches wide. So they're all kind of in that 2x3 roughly size. So really, really fantastic that. So that's our Cup of Love shaker die set. There's another shaker die set. This one is your mason jar shaker. So similar concept. This one's wonderful. It's got the stitch line detail as well, but more as a border, whereas this was more in the center of the frame. You've got the little kind of paper, that kind of goes on the top, and you have a label, different labels actually. So this one has some really nice stitched outline border detailing, and then some debossed lines. And then you even have some elements, like if you wanted to create sort of a smoothie, or maybe a like strawberry lemonade, because you've got a little strawberry with its stem, and you've got this slice of citrus. So that could be anything. That could be lemon, could be lime, and you've got the one that has the all the details, all the wedges cut out, but then you've also got a solid circle that you can back that with as well. So lots of different options there. And again, wonderful shaker, or you can just use the solid. You don't actually have to turn that into a shaker if you don't want. So got some good options there. Then we have, this one is the Rise and Shine coffee background die. Look how awesome that is. So it's a cover plate with some lovely stitch border detailing. You even have some stitch detailing around the cup and the rays coming out. This one's going to be a really nice one to do some die cut inlaying, because look how large these pieces are. So you could totally cut it out of different colors and then inlay, different colors back into the frame. And then as a separate die, so this one you would want to detab. This is a heart frame with that same stitched detailing. So really, really lovely. So this one is your Rise and Shine coffee background die. Not done yet. So we have Got Coffee. This is your word die with a separate shadow layer. So 2 dies here, and that way you can, if you need to kind of set your sentiment apart from the background a little bit, you can use that shadow die to achieve that. And most of the letters are all connected. Both words are connected as well. That you can see right here, the O from got and the second F from coffee, they're connected. So that's going to make this really easy. It's one die cut, so that should make it easy to line up with the shadow. The question mark is on its own, so that is separate, but that's going to be easy enough to position, because everything else is going to be positioned for you, and then you just need to kind of follow that curve at the end to position your question mark if you want to use it with the shadow. If you're not using it with the shadow, you could just leave the question mark off if you wanted. So that's always an option as well. So then we have, those are the dies in stamps and dies in this set. Then we have a stencil, which is really, really fun. So this one is the coffee splatter stencil, and there's a pretty large coffee ring here with a little bit of splatter, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different kind of splatters of coffee. So really, really nice. That'll be really fun to make some backgrounds with. And then speaking of backgrounds, we've got papers. So there's actually 2 paper pads. This first one is Cup of Love, and these are 6 by 8. So really, really awesome. 12 designs. You're going to get 2 of each. And the texture's really nice. The thickness is really good. When it's not, I say paper pad, but it's really cardstock. It's this little lightweight layering cardstock. I don't know the exact paper weight of it, but if I had to guess, I would say maybe in the 65 pound range. And so here are look at those donuts. I'll kind of try to fan these out so that you can see each design. So it's really nice. You have some that are patterns with graphics, some that are your more just, you know, patterns with colors or small repeating patterns without any graphics. So really nice to have that variety so that if you want to mix and match, you can definitely do that. And even though this has a graphic, because it's such a solid print, you could almost use that as a solid. So there's Cup of Love. Then we have a second paper pad, also 6x8. And the great thing with 6x8 is if you do make larger size cards, so sometimes I make 5x7 cards and 6x6 cards. And in particular for 5x7 cards, these 6x8 papers are really fantastic because you can actually get, you know, a matte layer for your 5x7 that stretches in both directions. Whereas your 6x6, you know, you could add additional mats and layers, but if you like that really nice thin margin, you can't really achieve that with a 6x6 paper pad. So 6x8 is really fantastic for that reason. Also, if you like to make your slimline cards, this is a great option for that as well, because you do get that 8 inches. And so really, really awesome. So this one's called Perk Up. And again, you're going to get 12 designs, 2 of each. And so I'll go ahead and show each of these as well. Look at that. Gorgeous. And I do like that sometimes we get the same patterns just in a different colorway, which is really nice. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. And ooh, this is nice. I love when there's typography, and this has got all the different types of coffee drinks. So there's that, and this is a larger polka dot print. Cool. It's the same, it's the same print but larger scale. Lovely. This is, you could almost use this as a solid because it's so monochromatic. And then the last two, so really nice stripe design and the coffee mugs. So that is our second paper pad. So really, really lovely, and I love that there's sort of two very different color schemes. So you have one that's maybe a little bit more earthy, and then one that's a little bit more bright with your pinks and your teals, but there's still your nice browns in here as well. So amazing new release. So everything is in the Cat Scrappiness shop if you want to check it out. I'll leave links to as much as I can in my description box below. When I craft with these awesome products, I will link to at least one of those projects at the end of this video, but check out my Cat Scrappiness playlist, and that's where you'll find all of my projects and haul videos featuring Cat Scrappiness products. Thanks so much for joining me today. Until next time, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye.